When you shift your energy and shift your frequency and you anchor, meaning stabilize that higher vibration within your being, your entire external reality begins to shift to reflect that new vibration. Now, what gets in the way for many people is a sense of wavering in between frequencies, meaning they can kind of feel that higher vibration, they can kind of feel that evolutionary pull, but they can't anchor it, they can't stabilize it. And so there's a wavering back and forth that occurs. And that's where we step in, and that's why we are here. Because if you were to examine the collective intention of the beings that are speaking through Karen, we would say that our collective intention is to anchor and stabilize the higher frequency and to assist each individual being in doing so. And so you'll find, as people come to you to work individually, that you'll notice, if you haven't already, that many of those individuals have this wavering. Are you understanding what we were talking about when we...
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So there's this wavering, meaning they're between frequencies in a sense. They can quite easily feel and sense and revert back into their old vibrational frequency, their old thoughts, beliefs, and emotional tone. That's very easy. They can feel the new one, but they can't stabilize that new one. And that's where you come in, and that's where Karen comes in terms of stabilizing that frequency. Now, how is that frequency stabilized is the question. You already know that, but we'll share it again for the sake of everyone listening. When you are with a being who has already anchored that higher frequency, it is much easier to start to attune to that frequency, just like a tuning fork, and stabilize that in your energy field. It is much like we said, that tuning fork, but it's creating an opportunity for the familiarization of that frequency, meaning the human construct, the mental construct, even the emotional construct has an issue with change. Many beings fear change because it's fearing the unknown. And so in terms of energy, it's no different. Even though that higher frequency might feel better in their system if they really examine it, it's unknown. And so when they get into the presence of someone who has already anchored that frequency, it is much easier for them to feel safe, if you will. That is a big part of this teaching and a big part of your healing. It's demonstrating that you can live and move and be at this higher frequency all the time, and there's safety in it. There's nothing to fear. And so when people come into your particular energy field and sense that higher vibration, it's almost like a permission slip, if you will, that they can go there too, and that nothing bad is going to happen to them. The other aspect is that you are indeed a channel. Karen is indeed a channel. And so there are many other beings seeking to work through you and as you to transmit these higher frequencies on behalf of your clients, if you will.
Yes.